We have a shell of a house.
Real bad boy. I've got a ton of gravel in my shoes, world on my shoulder, a heart full of blues. I'm in the dirt, down in the dirt.
We have a shell of a house. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Here's Trenner. So it has been a minute since we've done a video. I think the last time you guys have seen the land was when we had plumbing. So I have video footage of a lot of stuff, of the foundation being poured, and what was it, like 30 concrete trucks that it took to pour the foundation. And so I have that footage, and I think I'm gonna do like a we are in end of build video at the end of all this and kind of put all the fun stuff together. But I figured I wouldn't bore you with all of that as much as we had in the beginning with the plumbing and stuff. And so I thought I would wait until we had a shell of a house. So we are, what would you say, Trent? We are pre-drywall. We are at the pre-drywall phase, right?
A lot of drywall in there.
Yeah, so we're gonna take you guys in and do a walkabout, a little walk around, and show you all of the fun stuff as I eat my hair here to the wind, which I do apologize about. But we're gonna show you just kind of all the pre-drywall. So like Trent said, lots of drywall inside, just stacked, waiting to be hung. We have all of the HVAC in, all of the low voltage is in, and all of the electrical. There are some things that they have to tweak a little bit and move around, but for the most part, it's all done. Oh, we do have insulation in as well. So anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling. We're gonna jump inside to the shell of a house we have here and get out of the wind. So here we go. All right, so we are inside. We are in the entryway. Super cool. And I also wanted to take a quick second while we were inside, which is kind of crazy to say that I'm inside our house. But I wanted to take a quick second while we were inside and it wasn't so windy to introduce myself if you are new here. So if you are new here, thanks for stopping by and welcome. My name is Felicia. I am a full-time working mom with a total of 3 kiddos. And on my channel, you are going to find a variety of content from shop with me, vlogs, mom life, house build stuff, working mom life, and just a variety of content. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet down below, I would love for you to do so and jump along on this crazy journey of ours. And again, welcome. And if you're stopping back by my channel to catch another one of my videos, as always, welcome back and thanks so much for coming back. So let's take a walkabout through the house, shall we? So like I said, we are in the foyer, and I don't even know how tall those ceilings are, to be honest. But anyways, let's just take a walk around. I am going to try to make this video as short as possible, but definitely a lot to go through here. So they call these gang boxes, I think, but these are all just light switches for, I think, pretty much outside stuff, right, Trent? I don't know. But anyways, you walk into, this is the living room. Again, a lot of sheetrock To the right is the kitchen. We will go that direction in a minute, but first we're gonna go left here. So you come in, there's gonna be barn door, sliding barn door here. This is gonna be the main office and study. So we have it all. And I have to give kudos to Trent here, as much as he drives me nuts with the electrical and the AV. We've had some interesting conversations, but I do appreciate all of it, because I think in one of our videos we had talked about it, right? Like making sure that the key things are right, or as right as possible, because the stuff that's going inside of the sheetrock is a really big pain to change.
Change later. We spent hours and days working on that.
Like a lot of days and hours and meetings, and I can't even tell you. And if you haven't, let me backtrack for a second. If you haven't caught any of our previous house building videos, you should go check those out. But if you haven't, this is our third full house build. We've been able to have the joy of building homes in now 3 different states in 3 completely different climates, and we have also been able to own spec homes in other states. So I say that because this isn't our first rodeo and this is going to be our last one. So we definitely wanted to make sure this one was right, so that we weren't saying, sorry, there's a bug, that we weren't saying down the road that, you know, in the next house, we'll do that in the next house. So anyways, I'm gonna flip you back around here. Sorry. So yeah, so all of the AV, we've got Smurf tubes running through all the house. As you can see, there's insulation on the outer walls. We did do a few floor plugs. So we did one in the study. So then you come out here, and then this is just a small coat closet. One of the things that I think I've mentioned a couple times is that there just wasn't a lot of closets in this house, so we really had to maximize, and I built in as much as I could. So we walk around the corner here down the short hallway. This will be a bedroom, probably partial. It'll probably be a full spare bedroom, but I don't know, we'll kind of have to wait and see. I might put a desk in here too. Closet, and then this will be this bedroom's a bathroom. So have a walk-in shower. Then we'll come out here. As you can see, we have a lot of electrical in this house. It's kind of crazy. So we're gonna take a left here through the family room or living room. There is only one living room or family room space in this house, and no formal dining, which we actually preferred for our kind of final house here. This, again, just another example of how out of control this is. So Cat 6s, we upgraded to Cat 6, right? I don't even know, Trent knows. Smurf tubes running everywhere.
Outdoor TV.
Just crazy.
Speaker.
So another fun thing is, as you can see, these are the sliders. So we have 20 feet here, right, Trent? 20?
Yes.
20 feet. They're 5 feet wide. They do collapse into themselves, so super cool. Go out to the patio. So then we'll come in here, kind of go down a little bit of a hallway here into the master. Then we've got a door from the master out onto the patio. We did this for multiple reasons. One is so that we can let the dog out in the middle of the night without having to walk around or even open the sliders. So again, out of control, but gonna be so appreciated. So then this is the master, and I don't know. I know that the non-vaulted ceiling height, I think, is 10 feet.
I think so.
I can't remember, but again, fully insulated. And then there's quite a bit that we changed in this house compared to the model, which I think I've explained a couple times, but one of them was this window seat. So in the original, like the model, there's a window seat here, but it's only 2 feet deep. So I negotiated pretty hard, when you say,
Absolutely.
Put up a little bit of a fight to get this 3 foot deep, so that it's more kind of like a day bed, couch type of thing. We did give up a window seat. The main reason why I pitched a fit about it was because we lost a lot of windows and a window seat that deep in the game room, which you'll see. And you know, you don't get a credit for any of that really, or none of that. So I was like, the least you could do is move this out a foot, and they still charged us $250 to make the change. But
$150 for that?
Yeah.
Great deal.
Yeah, I guess you could call it a deal. So we're gonna flip you back around here. All right, so master, and then coming into the master bath. So much has gone into planning this too, even though it might not look like it right now. But this will be one long vanity. We reconfigured this around a lot. So there'll be double stack cabinets here. You'll see that in an upcoming video, but this will be the water closet. And then over here is gonna be the walk-in shower. One thing that I highly recommend, so when we did our walk-in shower in our house in Chicago, I had them put the spigot, like the handles to turn on the water, as close to the entry as we could, because I didn't want to have to, like, you know, walk in here and then have to reach to turn on the shower. So highly recommend you doing that instead of right underneath each of the shower heads. Bathtub will go here. Soaker tub. This I also, again, this was another issue because they have the option of dropping this to be a seat, or you can have it like a plant shelf. And I had originally told them right away that I wanted it dropped, but then they didn't put it on the plan that way, and we kind of had to put up a little bit of a battle. So we came to a compromise. We actually ended up with a bigger window. So it kind of worked out. And then here will be Trent's vanity, and we'll have linen towers and stuff like that there. And sorry, the lighting is so not the greatest in here. As you can see, the windows, when they're not open, still have the film over them, and it is getting kind of late-er in the evening. So anyways, we'll have double French doors here. This is walking into the master closet, which to me seems a little small, and I know that may sound a little pretentious, but in our house in Chicago and even in our house in Minnesota, right, we had separate closets, and now Trent and I are back to sharing, which is fine, but the original size of this closet definitely wouldn't have worked, right? And part of me is now saying, we have a joke, 2 feet, and we're kind of at that point where we're like, it's gonna work, and it's gonna work okay, but I wish we would have bumped it out another 2 feet, because we actually bumped this out what I thought was 6 feet, but it doesn't seem like it came out to 6 feet, so I think that's yet to be determined. But anyways, so we knew that this attic drop down was gonna be in here, but we actually thought it was gonna go this way, so we had kind of planned the closet a little bit differently. But as you can see, the attic stairs, we actually have 3 furnaces. One is right there, so we definitely have to have this attic space. But anyways, master closet, we're gonna have a full-size washer and dryer stacked here. We had the same thing in Chicago. Absolutely loved having it in our master. Highly recommend it. This will be electrical that'll go to an island in here. Still kind of trying to figure that out. But yeah, so closet space. So walking back through here. All right, so we're back in the family / living room. We did do the groin ceiling. as you can see, which I absolutely love. Had to spend a little bit of a penny on that, but totally worth it. So again, sliders to the patio. This will be this is the kitchen, or will be the kitchen. We have actually 2 islands that are going to go in the kitchen. One here is a second island, and then the main one. Dining area. Again, we don't have a formal dining area in this house, which is great, but this space is huge. So looking forward to that. So that'll be like refrigerator, cabinets, double oven. Yeah, it's just they put more insulation or something in here. And then this, we actually did a pocket door here for the pantry to save on door swing space. So where you kind of are tight on space and you can do a pocket door, highly, highly recommend it. I am a big fan, avid fan of pocket doors, right, Trent?
Absolutely.
I mean, sign me up for a good pocket
Can't fit
door.
them everywhere, but we've added quite a few.
Yeah, so the thing with pocket doors, right, just to keep in the back of your head, is that you cannot have any electrical or plumbing or AV like in obviously where the door would go, right? But also in the return, like where the door goes into the wall, because how is the door gonna slide into the wall when there's, you know, an electrical box? So just something to think about, because it can throw off like where light switches go, or options for light switches, or plumbing, or any of that. So just something to keep in mind. So we are actually gonna go back this way, and we are gonna cut into this hallway. So we have we have like 3 options to come into the kitchen area around that post through this doorway, and then there's a doorway here that goes to this hallway, this lovely hallway. So this will be a bedroom. This will be our older son's bedroom. So pretty straightforward, just a bedroom, regular height ceilings. He'll have his own bathroom. Every bedroom in the house has a bathroom, has access to a bathroom, whether it's a private bathroom or shared kind of hallway one. So closet. Another just recommendation is to put outlets in your closets. I know it sounds kind of stupid, but you know, you never know if you want to kind of put a dresser in there or shelves, right, Trent? And like
a little mini fridge.
Yeah, or you know, plug stuff in to charge it. So coming out of that room, you kind of go into another little hallway. Here to the left is another full-size bathroom. Going into this bedroom, this will actually be the gym, and then there's a door here that, you know, will swing in to that bathroom, but it mostly will stay closed just because this will be the gym, and you know, it's not going to be a spare bedroom. But we had originally, you'll see in the header here, initially when we first drew these plans, this was going to be a pocket door to save space from swinging a door into the bathroom, or you know, into this bedroom. But then again, we wouldn't be able to put anything electrical here, like outlets or whatever, and we want to be able to plug in some of our equipment. So we just decided to go ahead and do the regular swing door, have it swing in, but it'll be mostly closed all the time anyways, so not too concerned about it. So again, Smurf tubes to be able to hang TVs and, you know, whatever. This is the walk-in closet for this bedroom. So as you can see, it is framed out for a pocket door, which sounds kind of crazy, but again, this is mainly going to be our gym space, right? And not really a spare bedroom, and even if we want to turn it into a spare bedroom in the future, we still can. But we did a pocket door here because if you see, we put quite a bit of outlets and like Cat 6 options in here. And I'm actually going to use this, I haven't quite decided, but this might be my little like office nook, planning, craft area.
Podcast recording studio.
Podcast recording studio, editing room. We're not quite sure. So I just thought instead of having just another closet, it made sense to kind of utilize the space, you know, off of the gym, just kind of my own little, I guess, she shed, if you will. So, and then it'll also give me options to store. I have quite a bit of crafting supplies that I don't ever get the chance to use anymore, but it'll be a great place to store that. 2 nice windows, so it just worked out better. Anyways, so coming out of here, we'll take a right down the hallway here. So this originally wasn't built this way either. These are gonna be 2 French doors that close off at the end of this hallway to create like a mudroom. Now they don't have mudrooms in Texas because, well, they just don't, I guess, really have mud. But to us, it's actually pretty important. So instead of just leaving this as an entry from the garage, as you can see, into, boom, you're like in the main hallway of the house, I wanted to have a space that we could dump stuff, dump shoes, hockey bags, like whatever, and then be able to close it off, right? So that when you walk in the front door and you walk in or come down the hall, you're not looking straight at the door that goes to the garage. Because I will tell you, in all of our homes, the door that goes to the garage, it gets like dirty, right? Handprints on it. It just becomes disgusting, and I just didn't want that look. So I thought, let's make a mudroom. And so there's going to be a drop station here. We've kind of got to figure out this little thing here. There was a little bloop in the framing there, but drop station here. This will be, we'll either put lockers or some kind of storage here. Then as you can see, this is the doorway into what will be the official laundry room. So washer, dryer, sink, cabinets, all of that fun stuff. And then we'll just give you a walk into the garage here. Sorry for the wind. So we did do a 4-car garage. We had them add this space and built this out. As you'll see, it becomes one long line on the back of the house. So this will be all storage and everything, all the overflow stuff. We would have done a 5-car, which might sound pretentious, but they don't allow 5-car garages in this area. So anyways, garage, obviously under the stairs. This will be an entryway from the garage into the house. The door swing, we're not quite sure how that's gonna work, but I think I can maybe open the door and then suck it in and close the door. Trent, not so much, but we had thought that it would be nice to have a breezeway into another option into the kitchen. So as we come in, we just came in through the garage, right? And now we're back to the kitchen area. This could have been a coat closet, but didn't make sense even if we decided to put that door there. So we turned this into like a wine bar kind of beverage station. This will be a pretty small, I would say, powder bath, but it will have access obviously to the back patio. So just kind of a nice option to pop in and use the restroom instead of having to go all the way through the house to the shared hallway bath. So this video is getting really long, and okay, so trying to speed it up. So this is the entryway into what is titled as our game room. There will be barn doors that slide on either side, vaulted ceilings, another set of sliders. I think these are 12 feet. So yeah, 4 feet wide doors. Floor plug, which we're not even sure if we're going to use that, but you can't go back. Like, these happen before foundation pour, quite honestly. So it's worth it to do it, even if you don't think you're going to. But if you have any question of if you should do one or not, just do it. Just do it. So yeah, game room. There'll be a sink, and we have cabinets going in and just all kinds of other stuff. And then this is what we're calling the extension. I've been calling it the casita. I don't know. Tell me in the comments down below what
Give us a better name.
What we should name it, because it's second living space. It's the I don't know. We need a fun name, right?
Absolutely.
We need a fun name. So this is going to be a pocket door, again, just to save space on door swing coming into here or door swing going into here. I will say this turned out a little bit tighter. I mean, it's gonna work and it's gonna be great, and we're so glad.
It just needs 2 more feet.
Yeah, it just needs 2 more feet. But it's gonna be great. So we had it built so that we can hang a TV here. We can do a smaller couch probably along here, or a couple chairs. We're not quite sure. But then it'll be a full kitchen around here. So full size refrigerator, dishwasher, gas range, stove, microwave, sink, the whole 9 yards. This I should have probably thrown a bigger fit about, but I wish this door was further down this wall where I had originally wanted it, but they said we couldn't do it or it didn't make sense. I'm not quite sure, but either way, it's great. Lots of light. So kitchen, we're just glad to have almost like an in-law suite or something along those lines that when guests come, they can kind of have their own, kitchen space. We can use it as a second kitchen. All right, it stopped me there because it timed out. But we can use it as a second kitchen for holidays or when, we have people over before we build an outdoor kitchen. Anyways, so walking into here, this is the bedroom that goes to the extension. So pretty good sized bedroom, big windows, lots of light. I just realized that they did lower this window because originally, which this is actually how it was supposed to be, but they kind of had it a little bit higher, and I'm glad because I almost threw a fit about that because it was actually just like half of that, and it looked a little ridiculous. But anyways, so there's a closet here. We had them add this closet. There'll be a full-size stack washer and dryer will go here, and then another walk-in closet there. And then you walk into, you walk over the sun-kissed, but you walk into the bathroom that goes here, shower, and then a small door, but a door that goes to the outside. So yeah, so we're super excited to just have, a second space. We will be fortunate to have, even with all the kids in and, the boys being here and us having a gym space, turning one of the bedrooms into, a dedicated gym. We had that in Chicago and I absolutely loved it. But it'll be nice to have that bedroom and then that other front bedroom that I showed you as spare bedrooms. So the extension will be great for, when our daughter and, her boyfriend or, family eventually or whatever wants to come down and they can do their own laundry and, make their own coffee and things like that while still having, spare bedrooms. So I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna flip you around and we're going to go upstairs. All right, so we just came out of the game room. We're back to the kitchen area and we did do the option of the upstairs. So this house plan, you can either just do the one level or you can choose to pay more money essentially and do the upstairs, which consists of a media room as they call it, and then a bedroom, and we'll show you that, plus a loft. You don't have to do the loft. We did choose to do the loft and I'll show you that in a second. So this is the media room, and I will say this room is huge on its own, right? But I had them to create the mudroom space downstairs. I had them, which is right below here. I had them push pretty much the whole, like this part of the house forward to create another 4 feet to create that mudroom space. So this wall actually got pushed out further. It should have been over to here, so then this wall wasn't as big. So we gained a ton of space up here just by doing that. And I think the upstairs ceilings are 9 feet when they're not vaulted. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, so just coming up the stairs, you go into, this is usually just a door that goes into the attic, but we had them put this wall here. So this would originally be where you would step in to the attic space. Like this would all be unfinished. So we actually had them build kind of like a breezeway here. So there'll be a door here, and then this will all be finished out in here. And then to the right, this is where all of Trent's fun stuff, if he'll focus on the camera, is gonna go. So look at all of this. So without having pool stuff in, this is all of the audio and video running through the house right now. Right? That's before we run any other wires. A little out of control. So Trent has his own room. We don't have to worry about cabinets and putting receivers anywhere. It's all gonna go in here. So super happy we got that figured out because it was another thing. So anyways, then we push the door way to the attic into here. So we have our second furnace here, and the third furnace, oh, it's over there. But so they kind of finished this a little bit, but just to where they can get around, you can see all of the wires. Oh my gosh, it's a joke. It's a joke, isn't it, Trent?
It's a joke.
So we're just gonna walk back through the media room here. We're almost done with this long video and pre-sheetrock tour. But anyways, you kind of walk into this hallway, and the other furnace is, oh, it's right there. So there's a full bathroom here. It's actually a really good sized bathroom. This will be our younger son, Dallin's full bath. Obviously it's shared with whoever is in the media room, but either way, this really bugged me. So another thing, I was trying to find as much space as I could to create closets. So initially, you'll see that this wall, they had built out to here. And then originally on the plans, they said that they couldn't push it back or create a closet here because why? There would be like HVAC.
But that got switched around with the changes we made.
Yeah, but it got moved around. So when they framed it, they weren't using this. And I talked our builder into, because it was literally a wall right here, and then this wall. And there was like just dead space, and they were gonna just sheetrock it closed. And I'm like, whoa, time out. So they did go ahead, they basically just took the extra wall down. So we'll have this finished, but they're not going to, they can't make it a closet because whatever. So we'll at least have the space to, in the future, put a closet here for extra linen or whatever. Or in the interim, we can just put bookcase or something there. So we're gonna turn left here. This is the last bedroom. This is going to be Dallin's bedroom. He has a door to the bathroom here. I will tell you that when we did the plans initially, we had a pocket door here, but then again, it just really interfered with all of the electrical, and really Dallin will be the only one up here most of the time, so he can just close that bathroom door or leave them both open and just leave his open and go in and out. It's really, I mean, this up here is pretty much his for the most part. So this is technically his bedroom, As you can see, all this Smurf tubing. We have outlets. That's the other thing we did, is outlets up in the corners of some of the rooms. We did them in the game room too, so that he can put, what is it, LED lights around the ceiling and be able to plug them in the ceiling. I don't know, it's kind of out of control. So a bunch of sheetrock here. But I'm gonna try to get around here without falling. So this is the optional loft here. I'm shimmying. So this is the optional loft here. Now in the model with the loft, this is, they have a railing, like a pony wall, but it's railing, and then it oversees into, as you can see, down into the family room. And this is all open space. There's no door here to this bedroom. So I'm like, well, that kind of almost makes this unusable in a sense if it's wide open to down here. And then, oh, by the way, if the kids are doing whatever up here in the room, you're gonna hear it down here because there's no closing off. So we had them make this a wall, so it closes it off. And then Dallin's bed is actually gonna go up here. Then as you can see, we ran outlets. They were able to run HVAC. He'll have can lighting, and he can put a TV here if he wants, but he can also, you know, just be in his bed or whatever and watch TV, and just really kind of have this as like his hangout game room space while his bed is up here. So I think that works out really well. As you can see me trying to shimmy through here, I think that worked out really well. And then in the future, you know, we can change it up as we want to, right? So, but I thought closing that off just made the most sense, because I don't know, like, why would you have all that open, especially a bedroom, you know, if they're like, you're in, like, think about it, you're in the bedroom and you're trying to like go to sleep, and this guy has got his speakers blaring over the railing. I was like, that makes absolutely no sense. So anyways, that's the upstairs. That's the downstairs. I don't think I missed anything downstairs, but I am gonna take you guys out to the back patio and just show you that real quick. And then I promise we will be done. So here we go. Okay, so back down here, so we have the option of going out to the patio here, here, two different spaces in the extension down sitting on sheetrock, or out here. Another thing to pay attention to, my recommendation, is door swings. Originally on the plans, they had this door swinging into here, but if you have a table here and people sitting here, it kind of doesn't make sense, right? So we'll go out here is a mess. So fireplace, and then we obviously roughed in everything to do the TV above there. Again, there's the door that goes into the master. A good thing about us extending or pushing back the closet is it made that little hallway right there that we walked through that you kind of can't see. So when you're sitting out here, instead of looking through that door window, you're not looking directly into, let me go back the other way. You're not looking directly into, right now you're looking at the bathroom because there's no sheetrock or walls, but you're not looking right into our bedroom. You actually can sit out here and you'll just see a wall. So I thought that worked out really well. We've had brick here forever, which we are very, very grateful for. And we got the color,
The brick we chose.
the brick, yeah, our first choice, but they have a bricker shortage. So we'll have to see how long it takes before that gets on. But anyways, so all this is covered, all of the can lighting, vaulted ceiling. So yeah, and then we've got a lot of work to do out here, but that will have to come in time. So anyways, but that, I'm zooming the wrong way, but that is it. That is the pre-drywall of the house. So it's hard to believe that we are standing in it and it's pretty much sealed off. you know, for the most part. It's dry. It's all dried up. So, or waterproof, I guess. I don't know, but anyways, but that's it. So now all the fun stuff starts, I feel like, right? So the sheetrocking will go up, and then we'll start getting into like the flooring, and we meet with a cabinet guy this coming week because, well, we just need to have a meeting instead of the emails kind of going back and forth. All good, but it's just easier sometimes to have a conversation instead of trying to email and do PDFs. So we're gonna meet with him this week and finalize that stuff. And then, yeah, hopefully all of the selections I made for colors.
Gotta give her kudos for
Cooters.
all. Cooters.
I'm gonna get cooters.
Give her kudos for all the selections because she spent all the time.
Yeah, either the kudos or the what were you thinking? So that's always my biggest fear. So I think it'll all come together great, but we are excited to continue to take you all along on this journey, but now I feel like the fun really begins. So yeah, so anyways, thanks so much for watching, going through the pre-drywall. Hopefully we gave you a couple tips on, you know, electrical and just kind of thinking through things. We have a ton more that we could, you know, tell you or share with you. Maybe we'll do a Q&A or I don't know, something at some point. We'll have to see. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. Again, if you haven't hit the subscribe button down below, make sure you smash that thing, hit the bell notification. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, which I hope that you did. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.